Hey friends, here at the base we've got a bunch of different apps that we're working on. One of them is a programmer for the FCB 1010 from Behringer. This is a MIDI foot pedal. It's got 10 stomp pads, a couple expression pedals, a nice little chunk of hardware, but it's a real chore to program. So that's why we're working on a programmer app. While we're working on that project, got a little bit sidetracked, decided to do just a foot pedal-like app. We're calling this thing Stompwatch. And while the programmer for the FCB is a little bit delayed, Stompwatch is out now, and I would give you a quick run through with what it does. So to start off with, there are some obvious things that you can do with a MIDI controller. We've got Korg IM1 running in the background and hooked up with audio bus. And we've got the top row of these pads set to a bunch of different chords. Bottom row is going to do program change messages. So the pads will simulate velocity sensitivity. Top part of the pad, high velocity, bottom part, lower velocity. We can change presets. And it's basically a MIDI controller, sort of like a stomp box that you might have, sort of like the FCB 1010. 10 different pages, so you can assign 10 different MIDI destinations, and each of the pads is configurable on a page-by-page basis. So obviously touching on the screen, fairly straightforward way to control Stompwatch. We also have support for Bluetooth MIDI keyboards. Number keys 1 through 10 correspond to the pads here. So if you want a wireless solution, change presets, do whatever you need to do just through these number keys. And of course, lots of different options. We're running with an audio bus that gives us ability to use audio bus remote. And so separate device can control what's happening here. Change presets. The whole idea is to give you access to all sorts of MIDI equipment, synthesizers, effects boxes, whatever you want, remotely. Again, Bluetooth keyboard works great if you have Stompwatch in the foreground on your device. Audio bus remote works with Stompwatch even in the background. Easy peasy. So a couple more things to show you. Here we've got Stompwatch running on an iPhone. It's connected to the iPad using Bluetooth over MIDI. So I can use this to change presets. This is tone stack, and I can control it remotely using the iPhone. Now here's where the purists are really going to freak out. So if you hate technology, go watch something else on YouTube. Apple Watch, linked to the iPhone, running the Stompwatch app. I can control tone stack directly from my watch. The obvious advantage of something like the FCB 1010 is that you get to keep your hands on the instrument, whatever it might be, and then simply use your feet to toggle from different presets and do whatever you want that way. With the Apple Watch, Apple has included this guitar mounting strap. It's pretty handy. So you put it on the watch, and then use that to attach it to your guitar. Change presets as needed. Easy peasy. Now we're not expecting anybody to run out and get an Apple Watch just to do this. But if you happen to have an Apple Watch, we figured, why the heck not? It's something that we can do with the technology. Maybe you find it handy, maybe not. Totally up to you.